Good morning, YouTube. So in this video, I wanted to address my chicken processing video and just kind of my philosophy on homesteading and what homesteading is all about, especially as far as self-sufficiency. I just finished doing my morning chores. I was sitting out here and it's 39 degrees, but the feels like is 45 degrees. So it was a nice morning to just sit out in the sun and just soak it in and listen to the birds chirp, and just a beautiful morning. And I got to thinking about that last video and how some people were turned off by it. I was unsubscribed by at least one person, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. Processing chickens or processing your own meat is not everybody's cup of tea, so I totally get that. But I wanted to touch base on my homestead and why I do what I do, because the number one goal of my homestead is mental health. That's the number one goal. But the number two goal is self-sufficiency. Like, I want to be able to provide for myself and not have to worry about outside suppliers. So I do stuff like composting. I raise meat birds. I raise rabbits. I don't use them for meat, but they're there and I can use them for meat if I want to. I'm raising turkeys now, so and I'm not raising them as pets. They're here for a reason, to reproduce and provide sustenance for my homestead. I have multiple gardens, as you know. They're here to provide sustenance to supplement what I purchased from the supermarket. Also, I hunt. That's part of my homestead philosophy, is to hunt or trap or whatever for meat. I'm growing trees. I'm growing perennial bushes. I'm growing fruits. And so everything that I do here is calculated, and it's meant so that I can sustain myself. I grow a lot of heirloom vegetables so I can save the seeds and I don't have to rely on seed suppliers. This year I will be growing quite a few hybrid seeds as well, but I feel that that's important because I want to guarantee a harvest. And so by growing hybrid seeds, they're more disease resistant, they're more acclimated, and that kind of thing. So I did a side-by-side comparison on an heirloom collard and a hybrid collard, and the hybrid collard blew it away. And I've been growing that heirloom collard for ever since I've been growing. So I'm still going to grow the heirlooms, like I said, because I want to save the seeds from them. But the hybrids you can't save seeds from, but you get, I believe, a better harvest. And so therefore I can preserve those items, guarantee that I can put stuff away in the pantry and not have to not have to worry about or rely on the grocery store so much. My ultimate goal is to grow 80% of what I eat. So what does 80% look like? For me, that's basically 40 chickens that I need to process every year. There's 52 weeks in a year. I'm not going to eat chicken every week, but a chicken possibly could last me a week. So, or, be spread out throughout the week. So I feel that 40 chickens would be perfect. As far as deer are concerned, if I could harvest 3 deer a year Hey, I'm a poet and didn't even know it. But if I could harvest 3 deer a year, I think that would be um, that would supplement my beef, so I don't have to purchase beef. Maybe later on, I may do cattle and just raise 2, and then the offspring of those 2, I can get that one butchered, and then repeat every year, just one cow, and that one a year would definitely supplement all of the beef that I need. And then, so as far as vegetables are concerned, I'm definitely very confident that I can grow enough vegetables to sustain me for the year, that I don't have to buy any vegetables from the grocery store. Also, herbs. I know I can grow all the herbs that I need to supplement, that I don't have to buy any from the grocery store. But anyway, the main reason for this video was about the butchering of the chickens and how it kind of turned people off. That's fine. That's totally fine. And I'm not here to guilt trip anybody or anything like that. But I said all of that before about self-sufficiency because that's extremely important to me. Peanut gallery. That's extremely important to me, and that is very important to how I run my homestead. Some people have a homestead, but their animals are pets, and that's fine too. I've even thought about getting a animal like a goat or something that I treat as a pet, so there's nothing wrong with that. But the animals that I have here right now, my laying chickens, they're kind of like pets. I'm not gonna process any of those. I'll let them live their whole natural life, and I collect the eggs from them. My meat chickens, they're not meant to be here forever. They're meant to be here for 2 to 3 months so I can process them and have sustenance in the freezer. Like I said, I can see how that turns some people off, but that's the reality of it. And if you're a vegetarian or vegan or whatnot, and you just don't eat meat, I get it. But if you buy chicken from the grocery store and you don't like stuff that was in that video, you might need to rethink what you put into your body, because the way that I dispatch those chickens and clean them and all that, was way more humane, and the way I grew them, way more humane than how large chicken operations do. And I know that firsthand because I've actually worked in chicken houses before. So I'm not just saying that because it's a buzzword or phrase that everybody uses. I have worked in chicken houses. I know how they are, and trust me, I've worked hog farms, I've worked turkeys, I've worked chicken farms, I've worked tobacco field. I've worked it all living in North Carolina as a teenager. I experienced all of those places, and let me tell you, the chicken house is the worst. It is. I'm not going to get into it, but it's not a nice, pleasant place to be. I would much rather work in a hog house, which is still not, on the commercial level, that's still not a great condition, but I would much rather work in a hog house than in a chicken house, hands down. But I don't feel like I need to explain myself, but I just kind of want people to understand that this homestead, I'm trying to be as self-sufficient and traditional as possible, meaning I want to grow my own meat. And in order for me to grow my own meat, I want to process my own meat. I don't want to send my chickens off to a processor where they charge $5 a bird, you know. So those 6 birds would have cost me $30 to get them processed. And I think some of them have a minimum of how many you could bring to them. So if it was 20 birds, you know, at $5 a piece, then you're looking at $100 for me to process 20 birds. And I'm just not going to do that. That's not an efficient way to get it done. I feel that learning how to process meat on a homestead is the next level. It's since I process those birds, I feel like my homestead has gone to the next level. That's you know, I was at level 6, you know, and I think I went to level 7, 8, you know, with my homestead. But yeah, anyway, you know, I just wanted to get on here and discuss that, and just say that you don't have to enjoy processing a bird. I mean, you're taking a life. But I think that the same way that I respect everyone's opinions, I hope that everyone respects my approach to homesteading, and that I will process animals here on my property, because I feel that that's the best way for my homestead to operate. So anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope y'all are having an amazing day with family, friends, and just enjoying the day. And you know, this time of season is difficult for me. My daughter was born on December 18th, 97, and she passed away December 28th of 2017. So this time of year has always been a little tough for me. But this year, I believe that I have jumped a hurdle. Her birthday wasn't as hard on me, and on the day of her passing, I'm gonna plant a tree in her memory. And every year on my homestead, I'm gonna plant a tree in her memory. She loved animals. She loved being outdoors, and so I really think that that'll be a great way to pay tribute to her. I didn't want this video to get to be about that, but the season kind of brings on those kinds of thoughts and whatnot. And for everybody out there that's missing someone this time of year and whatnot, just know that you're not alone, and that, you know, everything works in God's plan. So anyway, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned. I have some really great videos coming up for 2025. I'm really looking forward to putting out some great content and interacting with you guys. And definitely comment below on my videos, because I love communicating and sharing ideas. And don't feel like you offend me if you differ in opinions, or if you have a different approach to things that I do here. By all means, go ahead and comment those things below, and we'll have a conversation about it if need be. But yeah, that's about it. Don't forget, check out my affiliates below. Check out my Amazon link as well. It's been getting a little bit more clicks on it. My Camo City Mill has been getting a lot of clicks as well. A few purchases. So this time of year is great. Winter just started. Get some nice socks to warm up those feet when you're outside doing your homesteading chores. And just for lounging around the house, they're great socks. So definitely. Oh, and I have some new affiliates that I haven't pushed out yet, but just know that I have. And something I never talk about is my Amazon registry. So some of y'all have commented and reached out to me about ways to support my channel, and that's one way you could. So I do have an Amazon registry. It's in the comments below. I mean, in the description below, and it's just a bunch of items that I'm looking to purchase for my homestead. And so I put them all in the registry in case someone wants to support me and purchase one. There are some that are higher value, and there's quite a few that's lower value as well. If you do purchase something from my registry, I will do a YouTube video about it. And if you have a channel, then I'll definitely shout out your channel and whatnot, and let you know and let people know that you supported me. So anyway, like I said, have a blessed day, and just enjoy it. Enjoy it, and y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next video.